Hello everybody, welcome to Minecraft Let's Play Episode 5. My name is Valarius, and right now I'm just digging out some sand. Um, I think I will make a small recording of what this area looked like before I got here. I had recorded a bunch, and then I had a problem with my software, and the program shut down and the file was corrupted. But basically, I rode over here, and I was on another mountain, and in the distance, I saw this like horseshoe-shaped plateau rising out. I was over there, and I saw this rising up out of the ground, and I was like, "Oh, I'll come over here." And so I set up camp right down here in the base. And in the morning, I got up and I walking around. I was exploring up there, and then I saw right down here there were some orange wool, and I knew what that meant. So I dug down in here and got down in here. There's just a couple gold bars at the bottom, but I've moved my whole operation over here. I've dug down my I went to the bottom of here and then I just kept digging down until I got to level 10. And I've been mining down there. I've got a pretty good stockpile going. I burned through a diamond pickaxe. I made another one. I was level 35, 36 after doing all my mining. And so I enchanted a diamond pickaxe and I got Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, Fortune 3. So that's really good. I'm probably actually going to change these out, because there's no reason for me to be using my Fortune 3. And at this point right now, I'm just collecting sandstone and sand. I'm going to be needing it for the construction of my basin and my castle or palace, whatever you want to call it, when I get to it. Ooh, time to sleep. But I've gotten a lot done. Like I said, I did record a whole episode 5, or well, I thought I was recording an episode 5, but it turns out that the program had crashed in the background, and I didn't record anything. So yeah, when I started, it was just a small platform over here, and yeah, I went over to here, and I actually built out this. So there's cobblestone underneath, and then underneath the cobblestone there's empty space with a couple torches and stuff under there, over to most of this. And I've built up the whole side of the basin here, as you can see. And I'm gonna cover all this up, and I'll have my basin will actually pour off into this body of water here. But yeah, I'm going to fill this whole valley here up with water. It's gonna loop around over there, and then this whole thing here will be filled with water. That way I'll have a nice view and an oasis thing in front of my desert castle. I also switched texture packs. This is the Chroma Hills 128. The 256 was really good for me by myself, but when I was recording on the Realm server, there was a lot going on, and it was really busy, and I noticed it was lagging a little bit, and so in order to keep everything moving smoothly, I switched back to a 128, and I like it. I mean, it's not as clear or anything as the 256 was, and this texture pack's a little different. The one I was using, the 256 Cyber Ghost, it was a little dark, and so when I was down in the mineshaft mining, or it got nighttime out, it was really hard to see any sort of distance at all, even if I had a bunch of torches and stuff out. Um, but when I was down mining, if I hit an a room that had lava in it, the lava was almost so bright that I could barely see, and I didn't really care for that, so I switched back to the Chroma Hills texture pack. I had been using the Redcraft texture pack, but all I have is the 256 version of that. Also, I'm pretty sure they make a 128, but I already had this Chroma Hills 128 downloaded, so I just switched to this one. And yeah, so I've put in a good hour and a half or so, just putting sand and building up the back part of that. You have to level this out where the spider is here. Yeah. I want this to kind of taper off over here a little bit, so. But yeah, so I moved a lot of my stuff over. I still have one double chest back over that way. It's probably a good 2-minute ride. With the shaders and the texture pack on, it's a little I don't know what to say. Not disconcerting, but disorienting. Riding the horse because whenever I look at anything here, everything in the distance becomes out of focus. But when I look out there, everything near gets focused. And so I'll be riding and everything will be fine. But then if I go up a hill and the horse's head gets in the way, it throws everything in the distance out of focus for just a split second. And I don't know, you feel yourself getting a little seasick or something. So I think this is good. One more level of this down and I'll flatten it out, and that way it gives the path that I'm making a little bit of distinction in the area without completely ruining the natural landscape. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do like a kind of, oh, I didn't want to do that, like a path. So it looks like if I'm gonna like frame it out with sandstone or something, but at this point right now I'm just putting in sand, and I put some gravel over here. This is just a marker of where my stairs are gonna start. They go up to the top, so the stairs will come up here, and I don't know exactly how they're gonna go. It's just I know that they're gonna go in this position so that they can come up here. And I'll have like a reception little hall area here, and then all of this over here will be the rest of my desert castle, raised up probably another 10 or 15 blocks. Right now I'm at just under 100 feet, so I'll be at like 110, 115 feet where my actual thing will lie, and it'll cover this whole area here. But that's my plan. It could always change, of course, depending on how things work your way. But and this is going to be the main main walkway. And like I said, I might go through and frame it out and make everything different later. But for right now, I'm just putting in a walkway, and if I decide to frame it out later, it'll just be a quick swap out one block for another, because there's a solid frame underneath all of this. So, and as you guys saw, I have a pretty good amount of sandstone. It's not going to be enough. I think the first thing I'm actually going to make that's like any sort of farm is going to be an iron golem farm. Just because I want to make an item sorter, but that requires a large amount of hoppers, and so I'd have to go through a ton of chests and iron. And right now, I can mine the iron, but it's going to take me a lot longer to get anything than if I just went through and had the iron golem farm. And if you watch my realm video, then you've seen the iron golem farm we have there. So I already know how to set it up and everything. We just need to get the resources, the villagers, and a whole bunch of doors and some water and lava. And I mean it's a really easy farm to set up, and iron's really useful at this point. I'd like to get to the point where I don't have to worry about collecting iron, but just cleaning this up so it looks a little. Alright, and I'm just going to leave the rest like that. So I'm just going to close this in a little bit. Alright, so this is going to go like this. Yeah, I don't want that like that. I'm working on how to oh well, it's just dirt. I'm just going to make it so that you can't see any of the dirt. Yeah, like I said, I'm really impressed with the textures. I mean, it works even with a low resolution, like 128. I mean, the textures and everything look. I mean, the cobblestone looks like real cobblestone. I don't know. It's just really good. So anyway, I'm going to stop this recording, and like I said, I'm gonna try to like take a snapshot. I might make it. I'll make this same world, the same seed and everything in a creative mode, and come out here and take a picture of this area, or a small video before I tampered with it, so you can see just how much of a. This is the area that my temple is going to be in. This part should be right after another part. I had recorded a whole section, and it was corrupted. I wasn't able to do anything with it, and so you didn't get to see this before I started working on it, or any of this huge mountain over here that I leveled this over here to about here. I took all that off the top, and I've connected these on the side here, but I'm sure you've already seen that. I'm going to put this video in after the other one. But the items that you see in the bottom of my inventory: a saddle, 13 gold ingots, 22 bones, 6 rotten flesh, and 5 iron. Those were all down in the temple here that you can see. I could just barely see these 2 little orange things. If I hadn't seen those, I wouldn't have even known that there was a temple there until after I dug down. And I might not even have ever dug over there. I might have dug over here. You just saw a clip of what this area looked like before I got here, and now you'll be seeing me working on it. Delle belle turbando al riposo,
Narcisetto d'amor, delle belle turbando il riposo, Narcisetto d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero galante, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante, quel vermiglio d'onesco color, quel vermiglio d'onesco color. Non più avrai quei pennacchini, quel cappello, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante. Non più udrai farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto adocino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto adocino d'amor. Fra guerrieri può far bacco, gran bustacchi stretto sacco, schioppo in spalla, sciabla a fianco, collo dritto, muso franco, un gran casco, un gran turbante, molto onor, poco cantante, poco cantante, poco cantante. Ed invece del fandango una marcia per il fango, per montagne, per valloni, con le nevi e salioni, al concerto di tromboni, di bombarde e di cannoni, che le porre tutti i tuoni all'orecchio fan fischiar. Non più avrai quei pennacchini, non più avrai quel cappello, non più avrai quella chioma, non più avrai quell'aria brillante, non più avrai farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto adocino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto adocino d'amor. Cherubino alla vittoria, alla gloria militar, cherubino alla vittoria, alla gloria militar, alla gloria militar, alla gloria militar.
Welcome back, everybody. If you watched the whole video, you saw about, I don't even know how many minutes compressed down to just a few. Gotten a lot done, and right now I'm just finishing up a little bit of trimming on the edges of my thing. It's going to be a lot more work, but I just wanted to say thanks for watching, and let me know if you liked the music or the time lapse or any of that stuff. But yeah, let me know what I can do to make everything better. Thank you so much.